Hello and welcome to Upbeat Consult, where we make it easy for you. I am delighted that you have joined this course. Please enjoy your learning time and all the best. In the first section of this course, we will talk about effective curriculum vitaes, abbreviated as CVs, and covering letters, so enjoy your learning. What is a CV? A curriculum vitae, commonly known as a CV, is an alternative to writing a resume. While a resume is typically a page or two in length, a CV is a detailed biographical description of one's educational and work background. What is the purpose of it? To inform the employer about your education, work experience, skills, and interests. A good CV will stand out from the crowd. Draw attention to your relevant skills, experience, achievements, and potential. Create such an impression on the employer that they will not be able to turn you down for an interview. How much time does an employer take to read a resume or CV? I'm sure you will be surprised by the answer. To give you examples of other related subjects, in a television commercial, we are told that the sale is made solely or lost in the first 4 seconds. In a print ad, tests have shown that 75% of the buying decisions are made at the headlines. In a sales presentation, data have shown us that the sales is made or lost in the first 3 minutes. Now same is true for your resume. Reports suggest that the hiring manager will spend no more than 10 seconds reading your resume before deciding to read on or delete it. Imagine you have only 10 seconds to stand out of the crowd and let the hiring manager accept your resume. That's why it's very important that you pay attention to how you write your resume. Less and less time is being spent reading a person's resume. In today's society, hiring managers, they become more interested in eliminating candidates before finding the perfect one. In order to put you on the right track, you need to follow the following general guidelines for drafting a successful CV. The first point in the general guidelines for drafting a successful CV is: you should be matching up your CV with the position offered by the company. It means tailoring your CV to the position applied for. I know it's hard work where every time you want to apply for a position, you need to modify the CV. Trust me, this work is vital if you need to land a good job. The second thing, you have to research the company you are applying for. Do they have a mission statement or core values you could indicate in your CV that you appreciate? Also, check who works there at the moment, maybe people that you know. Those people might give you a piece of valuable advice on how to best approach the position. They might indicate what are the most important skills that will make or break the winning of this position. The third thing of this guideline is that, at the start of your CV, you have to include a statement about your career aspirations and what you have to offer the employer. Always focus on your accomplishments and support your statements with figures, for example, sales numbers, customers covered, or budget numbers, etc. The fifth thing is to use positive action verbs, such as organized, delivered, accomplished, achieved, etc. Not to forget that your CV should be current, meaning that the information in sections are up to date. A bit of good advice is that your CV should be concise and always include what is relevant and necessary. The most important of it all is that you should never lie in your CV. Sooner or later, your hiring manager or employer will discover your lies, where this will reflect badly on your future progress. Now moving to the formatting of the CV. The first visual impression of your CV is important, so don't do it in rush. This means that the formatting should be consistent. For example, the font size is between 10 and 12, depending on font style. The font should be clear, such as using Arial or Calibri fonts. Important enough to use short, concise sentences. And to mention your full name on every page. For standard CVs, use plain white A4 paper, and never double-side. Keep the general CV short, maximum 2 pages for fresh graduates. Always proofread for spelling, punctuation, grammar, and meaning. Use bullet points and bold font, but in moderation, and number your pages. This is a reference slide, is an example of action verbs that you can use in your CV. In the next part of this course, we'll talk about how to identify your competency and skills.